She goes, "Dear Daryl." Okay. No, I'm sorry. This is for both of us.
Oh.
Okay?
Okay.
Dear Jackie and Daryl.
Okay.
I have a close friend who's been married now for about 2.5 years to a fine and upstanding guy. Now, my girlfriend has been stepping out on him for over a year.
What?
Okay?
She's stepping out.
She's stepping out on
a rare
him.
one. That's a rare one.
Now, she would play during the day while he is at work and would rush home before he returns to give him the impression that she was home all day. Oh wow.
It is her friend's responsibility to say something.
Yeah.
Now, whether her friend receives what she's saying, that's not even on her. That's on her. What she does with the information, that's her business.
And
but it is your responsibility
it's a
to say something.
It's a catch-22 because you don't know if the friend gonna get mad at you.
It don't matter.
You know
It don't matter.
if they gonna believe you. But the one thing you gotta do is you should always present the facts.
Yeah.
See, because if you
He doing this for you, he doing that for you. You ain't
or
doing.
if you know something, or if you decided to tell the significant other, which I don't think you should, but if you did, you have to make sure they're open-minded, and then you have to give them the facts.
You
have to say, man, this happened and this happened. You can't say, well, I think they doing it. No, you can't do that.
No.
You got to say this and this, and that's it. And even when you do that, they'll still try to find excuses
Well,
because they don't want to believe it.
Who was the JoJo Bobo that she messing around with? Who was that?
Who knows?
Nobody.
No, and he might be me.
He's not somebody who want to be with her.
He not.
And I know I don't know the guy and I don't know her, but I can probably say maybe 99%.
She's sloppy second. She the side
She's
piece.
just a piece of tail on the side.
Look.
He don't want her. He just having fun.
She's the side piece.
If she go there,
Fellas,
guess
tell her
what?
women,
I'm pregnant.
ladies.
He gonna be like, I ain't in it for all that. You know, I was just here, for the moment.
I'm gonna let you know how guys think. We don't want side pieces. We want the entrees, the main dish. We want the turkey. We want the meatloaf. We want the steak. That's what we want. The side, you can do without the side dish. If you got a nice big juicy steak, you don't need no potatoes. You gonna eat that steak. And what I'm saying
is,
true? Man, I'm telling you, I'm a
man.
man.
I know so many that have both. They have the side and the main dish.
But listen to what I'm saying. The side stays on the side. Don't nobody know about the side.
Why you need the side?
The side is in the background.
Why you need that?
Hey.
If he got the filet mignon right here, he got the creme de la creme right here. What you need with the garbage on the side?
The side.
It's stinky, it's nasty. That's why it's on the side. What you need with that?
The side might be, look, the side might be bringing up the rear. You know, filling in them little corners.
Filling in what
corners?
corner?
That you not doing. I'm just saying.
You know what? See,
you asked.
That's the problem.
You asked, fellas. I
That's
gotta
the
keep
problem.
it real, ladies. I'm keeping it real. If you want to know, this is how we think.
That's why I'm
it's
single.
how we think.
That's why I'm single.
So, hey.
That's why I'm not being sloppy seconds. I'm not gonna be the filet mignon.
No, you're gonna be the filet mignon.
No. Listen, let me finish my statement.
Okay.
I'm not gonna be the filet mignon and know that you got seconds and be okay with it. Well, I'm first. Yeah, I know he got Juju and Shoo over there on the side, but it's okay because I'm first. I'm one and only. I'm the first and only, or I'm nothing.
I feel you.
That's me.
Hey, there you have it.
That's my motto.
Be the one and only, not the side.
Because that's what I deserve. That's what I deserve. That's what I should have. And women, that's what you deserve, and that's what you should have. And you should stop accepting anything else other than that.
That's simple.
Because that's all you're gonna keep getting is what you don't want, because that's what you keep accepting.
It's simple. And this person, and this thing, when
that was good stuff right there.
The women that
was good.
decide to go outside, or the men that decide to go outside, you have to look at them and who they are as a person, what they've been through, because a lot of people do things
because of what they've seen in their home, their family,
what they've
how
gone
they were treated.
As creatures of habit. It's like, well, my daddy was a pimp, his daddy was a pimp, so I might as well be a pimp. Somebody got to break the generational curse. Somebody has to stop. At some point, somebody has to stop. And I can say I saw that a lot, and somebody had to stop it. And this is what it is. You have to stop it, and you have to change it, because when you're in something good and something that's right, something that's ordained, something that's supposed to be.
Man, this is good stuff.
You want to be in that.
Yeah.
And then you're going to be happy. She's going to be happy. Everybody's going to be happy. And then it makes the outside is just secondary.
So she's sabotaging her own happiness.
Yes. Because what happens is that man will end up being in a position with another woman and don't even know how he got there. Because of what you're doing and the seeds you're sowing. And women, if you think your man is cheating and you have no proof, stop putting that on him. Because the thing is, you can continue to do it and continue to do it. Yeah. We have what we say. Yeah. And if you can keep that, I know he cheating, I know he cheating.
Why do we have what we say?
We have what we say because there's life and death in the power of the tongue. You will have what you speak.
And our words are powerful because we are creative beings, period.
That's it.
Period. That's what we are, that's how we're made. Period.
And that's how we do it here. And so we laugh, we have fun, we get serious.
That's some good stuff.
Sometimes we might get spiritual. When I say spiritual, I mean it's just believing in something bigger than you. Something good, something right, and something that makes sense.
We believe in Jesus. Okay, over here, we're not gonna smuggle them in.
Oh no,
we do believe in him.
I'm talking.
I know, but I'm just gonna say Jesus.
Oh yeah.
I just want to say his name because I know on most networks they never say Jesus. They say a higher being.
But people say it in the movies, everything. Thank you, Jesus. You should be able to say whatever what's this whole Fifth Amendment?
Yeah.
Freedom of speech.
Yeah. Right,
Everybody has the freedom to be who they want to be, say what they want to say, believe in what they want to believe in, and it's no knock against you or me or you. It's if I believe in Jesus, that's what I believe in. If you believe in Muhammad or Allah, that's who you believe in. I can't condemn you for who you believe in, just like you can't condemn me for my beliefs. You know, and that's just the way it is. I can't say, oh, well, you believe in what? Oh no, you're wrong. You should believe in what I believe in. I can't do that. That wouldn't be right. Because I can't judge people. But I can tell you, hey, this is what I believe in and this is why.
So this show is designed to bring truth, to expose truth that's covered up because of our emotions, our feelings, what we think, bad information, jacked up information that we've gotten through the media, through our families, through our church, and whatever else. You know, just all that jacked up information. This show is to expose truth to you in your relationships and all of that.
And to be real. And the most important thing, people, that you got to understand about this show,
I don't even know how we got off on all of this.
Because that's what the show is about. Anyway. The show is to give you a voice. You see how we're sitting here doing the show? We want you to come in and be a part of the show. We want you to be a guest on the show. We want you to send your videos to the website. We'll put it on the show. We want your views and opinions. We want to make this show for the people. Jackie and Daryl are for the people. And we're for what's right, we're for the truth, we're for doing the things that people that don't want to do, or they want to do it, but they're scared.
Help you to discover and find out what the truth is.
That's it.
In that situation that you're in.
We want you to know more about life. We want you to know more about the opposite sex. We want you to know more about relationships. And how do we do that? You don't claim to be an expert, but you look at life, you look at people's experience, and that's how you get real information, you get the truth, and you can move forward, and you can deal with something, and you can see that you're not the only one going through it. The person that wrote this letter, you're not the only person that ever went through this.
I know, like
Jackie went through it.
I know 4 or 5.
I know people that went through it.
4 or 5 of those, you know.
It's good that you asked and you put it out there because you can get help and you can see how other people dealt with it, and you can make your conscious decision after you hear it. Like, yeah, that's right. Maybe I shouldn't get in it, but I shouldn't cover up. Man, it's real in the field.
I know what she gonna do about that baby though.
Man.
Hey, I can't get.
Hey, the baby gonna come out looking like JoJo Bobo.
Yeah, looking just like JoJo Bobo, and they could be like, oh wow. back. You know Daryl, and you know me, I'm Jackie. I'm not going to do a whole lot of talking, just want to get right into this letter that we have from one of our viewers.
Because I want to hear it.
Yeah, this is going to be good. It starts out by saying, Dear Jackie and Daryl, I am a white man. We have a letter from a white man. Let me say something before I get into this letter. This is not a black show.
It's not.
We don't want you to think that this is a black show. This is a show for everybody. We're gonna have.
I'm not even black. I'm brown.
You're not black. Yeah, he.
Well, I'm a little dark because it's the sun.
Yeah, I'm kind of tan. I'm kind of tan. Whatever color this is. But anyway, this is not a black show. This is a show for everybody. We're gonna have white people on the show. We're gonna have Asian people on the show. We're gonna have Indian people on the show.
Just say
Spanish.
Look, we're gonna have people on the show.
People on the show. I don't want you to get caught up and think that this is a black show. It's not, because this show is for everybody, and this is a voice for everybody, every race. Okay. So after saying that, let me get to this letter.
Yeah,
Okay.
I want to hear this.
Okay. I am a white man writing this letter to you. Not that means anything, but I have been watching the show for some time, and I wanted your opinion. I've been married for 3 years now, and I would like to admit openly that I have been unfaithful to my wife during the second year of our marriage. My wife and I went through counseling and have decided to work it out and stay married. That's good.
Okay.
She says she forgives me, but she has not forgotten it. Every conversation or every move I make is a reason for her now to bring that past, my moment of weakness, and throw it back in my face. It's almost like a right when what I mean to say. I think she feels that she has the right to do it. She feels that it is her right to remind me of what I did a year ago, even though I have never done anything since or even come close to that again. I've made that mistake once and never again. But now I must live in hell, proving to her that I can be trusted again. You know what? She treats me like I sleep around all the time. I should take advantage of it, if you know what I mean. I cannot continue with trying to prove myself to her time and time again. This is no way to live. I'm tired, and this is not what I signed up for. What are your thoughts? Signed, Unforgiven.
Woo! Brother.
Whoa.
I say brother because we all brothers.
Yeah.
First of all, to the wife, you gotta let go. You decided to forgive him. You decided to stay married. So you have to move forward. Okay? You can't throw it in his face every time. That's not forgiveness. That's not forgiveness. Making someone miserable is not forgiveness. I would rather you just leave him than to go through that. Life is too short. Stop putting yourself through it, because it's not cool. You can't bring up every time you feel like it. You want to bring it up. So what happens is the man, he just feels like he's keep getting beaten down. So he's like, man, maybe I should just go ahead and do something.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm getting accused of it anyway.
That's what he said.
Everywhere I go, I'm doing something. Everything I do, I'm under scrutiny. I'm under surveillance. Hey, I might as well go ahead and do it. It's clear that the man is sincere and he loves his wife and he wants to move forward. He had a moment of weakness. For whatever reason, it happens. We're human. But the thing is, if you're going to forgive, you have to forgive. You can't keep slapping people over the head. But you can't do that.
Okay.
I mean,
because
if you can't forgive them, just go.
I think you're right. However, I mean that's
not the case.
The reason why that happens like that is because it's out of fear. It's all out of fear.
Yes.
Because this happened to me. You know, she feels like, okay, you did this to me. And whenever she sees this woman or sees anybody or you say anything to her, she thinks, oh my gosh, did he touch me like that?
Comparing.
I mean, did he touch her the way he touches me?
Yeah, comparing.
It shoots through your mind.
Yeah.
Did he kiss her the way he's kissing me? Did he talk to her the way he's talking to me?
So because those thoughts run through your mind, you still treat him bad?
But if I forgive him and if I let it go, then it's like he got away with it. He did that to me.
How? So you
This
hold
is the
on.
process. it's like he got away with this. I can't let him get away with this. And the only way that I know to keep him from ever doing it again is to remind him that he did it again. And remind him. And I gotta make him feel guilty every chance I can.
But that's gonna run him away.
But no.
Yes, it
I'm not thinking about running him away.
You're not thinking about that.
I'm thinking about keeping him. I think that this is my way of keeping him, to remind him that you did this to me. Look what you did to me. Look how you hurt me.
Okay, hold on. So what you're doing is trying to put a guilt trip on him.
Well, that's the only way I know to keep him in line.
Nah, that's not cool. The best way to keep him is to keep him happy and him keep you happy. And you guys be happy together.
But
let me say something.
But if he's happy, what if he leaves?
No, when there's strife, when there's division, where there's conflict, and where there's problems, that's what make people leave. That's what make people go somewhere else. That's what make people go find happiness, because they don't have happiness.
Peace.
No peace.
There's no peace.
So you have to get peace. And if you can't get peace, then you need to go somewhere else. Because that's nothing but destruction, it's nothing but strife, it's nothing but confusion, and therefore, it's messed up.
But how do I know?
You have to be secure.
Being a woman, how do I know that he's not going to do it again?
You gotta be secure.
How can I be sure of that? I can never be sure that he's not going to do it again. And after all, you
you can never be sure that no one's gonna.
But you look at him, you look at him. He's handsome. He's this, he's that. Women want him. These are the things I'm thinking. This is the things that this woman is thinking. And so how can I be sure?
Then you gotta talk to yourself. Are you gonna let those thoughts and those feelings govern your life? Are you going to let fear take over your life? Are you going to let the thought of other people change how you are and what you think and run your household and your relationship? You can't do this. You have to move forward, because moving forward is the key to your healing, to your relationship, to the restoration of the marriage. If you stay on it and you stay in that confusion and that bad thing, all that's gonna come from it is bad.
But everything that I just said, and how this woman and most women in those situations, that's why they do what they do. That's why they do that. Those are all words of fear. It's a language of fear, and fear is only gonna bring death. That's all it's gonna do. The more you think of those fear thoughts, it's going to cripple the relationship and sabotage it, and you're going to get the very opposite of what you think. You say you want the marriage to work, but what you're really doing is talking and thinking death all the time.
It's almost like
it's negative.
It's almost like you bullying him to treat you right, meaning that you want to keep reminding him and pounding in his head the wrong that he did.
Because that's all I know.
But look,
it's the only way I know to keep
it. But listen,
I have to remind you.
You got to think about you as a person. If someone keeps putting pressure on you, someone keeps making you feel miserable, someone keeps making you feel bad, you don't want to be around that person.
You want to leave.
Think about that.
You want to leave.
So now, is that the way you want to be? Or do you want to be a happy person, a loving person, someone who's going to really be there for him and he be there for you?
But he did that.
But
he did that to me. And
he's human. But people do things. What if it was her? What if you decided to do?
I was so hurt and I was so destroyed by that, and my trust with you was destroyed now. And now I'm supposed to forget that you cheated on me. I'm supposed to forget that you were kissing all over this woman and doing, God only knows what you did with her.
But if you
I'm supposed to forget that?
If you don't let it go, it's going to ruin the relationship anyway.
But if I let it go, what happens if I let it go and you leave anyway?
I mean, that's just something to be determined. Two people can be together for 50 years and never cheat on each other and decide to leave.
This is true.
So,
but if I let it go, then that means I have to forget it. And now I don't have this ammunition anymore to bring up when you do this that I don't like, or do that I don't like. Now I don't have this ammunition anymore.
That's where you went wrong right there.
Yeah.
Ammunition? That means that you're gearing up and you're getting ready to shoot these bullets at this man.
Yeah.
And bullets hurt, bullets kill. bullets destroy. So at some point, you gotta unload the gun,
put it down,
put the safety on, put the lock on, put it in the box, and put it away because you don't want to do any more damage.
Yeah.
And it's almost like when you do damage, you can go to jail. So let me break it down for you. If your marriage is in bondage because of a situation or another person who's not even thinking about you guys anymore.
Gone, it's over.
It's over and done with. That person is living their life, but now you're still caught in this bondage. And this bondage is ruining
in a jail,
and ruling
in a prison,
your
in a jail.
household.
Yeah.
And it's like solitary confinement.
Yeah.
And nobody likes to be confined.
And now you're
what do you do when you're
confined.
confined? What do you do when you're confined? You do everything you can
to get out.
To get out. And if that means being quiet, if that means waiting your time, if that means just escaping, that's what you're gonna do.
Ooh.
And that's all I got to say about that.
Oh my gosh.
What do you think? Out there, go to jdtvforyou.com. Please help us with this. That's what we do.
I got chills.
That's what we do. We gotta help each other. What are your comments? What are your thoughts? I mean, this is serious.
Yeah.
And we need you to help. We need you to let us know if you've been through this. We need to know that there are people out there who understand what we're saying from
Hey ladies, it's me, Jackie. I wanted to talk to you, just me and you. Daryl is not here, he left, but I just want to take a moment just to talk to you about this topic of forgiveness. I know that what we were talking about, it's very common for women to do this thing of pounding a man and telling him, but you did this to me, you did this to me, and feeling like you do have a right to not forgive, you have a right to be angry, and you do to some degree. You have a right to feel the way you feel when that thing happened. You have a right to express how you felt about it, how it made you feel, how could he do that to you. That's okay, but not for 4-5 years after the incident is over. And you're still with him. You made a decision to stay with him. That's what you said. You said, I love you. He said he loved you. We're going to work this out. And that's what you said. But every time he breathes, he looks sideways. What you thinking? What you doing? You can't live like that. And not just because you're pounding him, but you're destroying your own life, your own peace, your own happiness. You're consumed by this bitterness, because now it's turned into a root. It's in your heart and you can't hardly get away from it. You've got to learn to let it go. Now I know that that's hard to do because I've been in the same situation. I was married, my husband cheated on me constantly with everybody. And I found myself going through his things. I'm looking through his phone. I'm trying to break the code on his phone and find out who's calling him, who's texting him. And I'm going through his things. As soon as he's not there, I'm going through his clothes, looking for signs, looking for, I don't know what the hell I was looking for. I was looking for something to make me say, yeah, I knew he was still doing it. Yeah, I knew he was still doing it. I was driving myself crazy, just like you doing. Looking through his stuff, thinking, always over-processing everything he says, over-processing it. Gosh, doesn't that make you exhausted? It's making me exhausted to even talk about it. I haven't been in that situation in a long time. And it's straight bondage, it's straight nothing but jail. And he's not the one in jail, you in jail. Because he's done with it. He's moved on. He already made the decision. He moved on. He's not in the bondage. You think that he's in bondage. All you're doing is pissing him off and making him say, I'm leaving, and making you decide to get the very thing that you say you don't even want. You say you want the marriage, but you're driving him away with your mouth. You're driving them away. You're not making them stay. You're driving them away. The only way to restore that relationship and the only way for you to find the peace that you want is to forgive. The forgiveness is not for him. The forgiveness is for you. Because the forgiveness is to set you free and to set your heart free so that your heart can be free to live. I mean, that whole thing is not just affecting the relationship that you're in with him, but it's affecting every area of your entire life. You don't have no peace at home. You don't have no peace in your own skin, your own self. You don't have any peace. And the only way for you to get that is to let it go. Move on, let it go so you can be free to live and to have peace and joy in your life again. I mean, that's the only way you can do it. And I just wanted to just take this moment to tell you this. I've experienced it more than once, but I let it go. And the moment I let it go, I didn't even care anymore. And it was so funny because times later, we would talk about it and laugh about it. I know what you did. Remember when you did that? And it became funny. But that came after the healing and after the deliverance, after my deliverance and my healing, and then peace flowed and healing flowed. It's the only way you can get it. Just wanted to share that with you. All right.
And now.
You're not the only person that ever went through this.
I know, like
Jackie went through it.
I know 4 or 5.
I know people that went through it.
I know 4 or 5
So,
of those, you know.
It's good that you asked and you put it out there because you can get help and you can see how other people dealt with it, and you can make your conscious decision after you hear it. Like, yeah, that's right. Maybe I shouldn't get in it, but I shouldn't cover up. Man. It's real in the
I know what she gonna do about that baby though.
Man.
Hey, I can't get.
Hey, the baby gonna come out looking like JoJo Bobo.
Yeah. Looking just like JoJo Bobo, and they could be like, oh, wow. You know.
Hey, so once again, thank you so much for checking out the Jackie and Daryl show. We love you out there, our viewer audience. Please go to the website, jdtvforyou.com. Leave your suggestions and comments. Give your input about the show and what you want to talk about, and I promise you, it will be on the show, and as well as you could possibly be on the show. And we want you to check out our short film. And Restored, and all the short films that we do, because they're to help. Yeah, I just said and the different things we do because it's for you. And coming soon, we want you to try to be on the show. We want to have live audiences. We want to do it all because we want to make this as big as it can be.
Can I say something real quick?
You can say whatever you want to.
Okay, really watch Restore because it's going to really, 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 really help you.
I haven't seen it yet.
It's going to really help you. Make sure you tune in. Make sure you watch that, and just be open-minded when you watch it.
And when you think about Restore, it's more than just relationships.
No, it's restore everything.
Everything.
Restore is not to just restore to bring to what it was. It was to bring it to even better than what it was. That's what restore means, to make you better than you were before.
There you go.
So
there you have it.
Right.
So
little
thank you so much.
over there, right there.
Thank you so much, and we'll see you guys later.
See you later.
All right.
Bye.